What's up?
Sorry to our two viewers. We had some technical difficulties getting started up.
By we, he means my speakers aren't working, so I'm wearing these dumb headphones.
710 tuning in.
All right.
Stupid freaking headphones.
Yeah. At least I look super cool.
Yeah.
You guys are jealous. I know.
I wake up jealous of Bo.
Man, I don't know. Can you see my green goatee tonight? No?
It's not showing as clearly as I'm positive it is in real life.
Oh, it's everywhere.
It was blue yesterday.
Been doing green stuff.
Yeah, green stuff. For sure. A whole bunch of it too.
Really?
Yeah. You know, I'm painting some signage stuff. Signs are big. There's a lot of square footage with signs that go on the sides of buildings. No, it's actually my fault. My speakers wouldn't work for whatever reason. So, got these uncomfortable deals.
Well, there's worse things.
Yeah.
Doherty has to turn his TV down so he can pay attention to us.
I forgot. No, I turned the radio down. I don't have the TV on because I don't want too many distractions.
Now, normally he does have the TV on when the radio playing because he likes to party.
Does he likes to party?
No, just because he can.
I hung a third TV in the garage yesterday, but I got it a little too high. So I'm going to have to redo that deal. It's just too high to look at effectively while you're working.
Well, you know, that third TV is always just a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I think I've got 4 in the entire house. So, you know, I had trouble with the third one too.
Yeah.
What are we up to, guys? What have you been doing other than Pickard's Performance Coating's been kicking it with some paint?
Yep. A bunch.
Doherty, how's the move going?
Good. I think I'm a solid day away from organizing in here, and then I'll start working on the car again. I really wanted to be stuff put away so that I don't make a mess on top of a mess. Get stuff. Do what?
Good idea.
Yeah. I like being able to contain a project and do it and then put it up. But I'm afraid if I start just doing things, I'll have too much mess.
I'm not showing you the rest of my garage because it's nothing but projects scattered out.
Hey, you got paying jobs in there.
That's true. That's true. I do I did get my long tube sandblasted and got the V-band flanges welded on.
They looking good?
Yeah. Whatever.
You ready for coating?
Yeah, I'm gonna put a pretty weld around those V-band flanges before I coat it though. And I gotta weld in a O2 sensor bung for my Holly.
Second show in a row, we've talked about bung holes. Speaking of
Hollies and bung holes.
You make enough room in that shop, Doherty, to take a customer job?
Close. I think we're almost there.
Good. I think we should all hang out and help with the Phytech.
We're going to be doing 2 EFIs at the same time?
Yes. Ooh. Yes. But mine's been sitting around long enough that I'm almost positive we're going to have injector problems, so I'm good with that.
Nah, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Just take it apart right off the bat, clean them out. You'll be fine.
That's probably what I'm going to do.
That only ever had gas in it, so
should be fine.
I would think
You say that, but my Holly kit only had gas in it tested at Holly, and I still had 2 bad injectors right out the bat.
Really?
Yeah, right off the bat.
This was Phytech from back when they were truly trying hard.
Yeah.
So
I heard they were back to that.
Are they back to trying hard?
I've got no proof. I've just heard through the grapevine that they're actually starting to put out a decent product again.
Their social media is certainly looking better.
Yeah. I hope they do. It worked great when it worked.
Yeah. I didn't have a problem with it for all intent and purposes as far as streetcar stuff.
Yeah.
This Fight Tech was actually really good because it covered up a lot of problems that we previously engineered into the system.
Yeah, it was.
Well,
Hey,
Jimmy's Fight Tech worked really good the whole time.
yeah,
Jimmy's Fight Tech worked great.
that. I remember when we put that sniper on Chris's Nova, not Fight Tech, but sniper. We had a whole stinking wire or line of some sort.
Stuck between the throttle body and the intake manifold.
Yeah, and
that thing still started and ran.
Like, wow, this thing runs good, but something seems a little off.
We can't get the idle down.
Is that a vacuum leak? We'll compensate. Don't worry.
Like it's got a major vacuum leak, but yeah, pulled that thing off. There's a whole piece of wiring harness.
Jeez.
It was bad.
Common problems.
Yeah.
You work on something like that, you're going to run into stuff like that. At least it wasn't between the bell housing and the block.
Those are more common problems in when you're doing yard work. Like working on your hot rod in the yard.
That's the truth. I found a picture of the Nova sitting in your old shop.
Yeah.
I almost used that for the thumbnail for tonight's show.
It didn't fit in the old shop.
No, the nose of it was in there, and
yeah. It barely went in there.
What's up, Narks?
What's up, Narks?
We'll see you.
Be seeing that guy later this week.
Yeah, like 3-4 days.
Oh man, that's crazy. I'm pumped.
Are you really?
I am. I'm ready to go.
Good.
I was talking to Fro the other day. He's like, "So what's the plans?" He goes, "I'll be off work around 5." And I go, "Oh, so you're meeting us in St. Louis? Because I'm not going to be here. I'm not. I'm leaving. I just straight up looked at him and said, "Can you not get off a little bit earlier? Because Devin and I have already talked, and we're bouncing by 3 at the latest."
See, the funny thing is, I know you guys, and 3 o'clock should be fine because it will definitely be at the very minimum 3.
Yeah, 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
We are leaving Wednesday. We're going to meet up with DeHorte in St. Louis, and we'll be there Thursday morning.
We will be there in time for the Drag Drive Repeat awards ceremony.
Yes, that's our goal, which we'll make it. It's not a big deal. We'll be there.
If you guys haven't watched that show, get over there and watch that show. Those guys are giving out the world champion at Drag and Drive. I want a championship belt. Like that's what I'm working towards for now.
And
what are you going to be the champion of?
I don't know. Like I may have to go to pro wrestling and be the gelatinous blob or something like that. What was the name of the guy on Billy Madison?
You'd be more like Peanut Butter Falcon, maybe.
Peanut Butter Falcon. Hey, I just learned that I can put comments up on the screen.
Yes, you can.
I didn't even mean to do
Falcon that. Might be in your same class, your same category.
And because Bo figured that out, I'm never going to do it again.
I'll put the stuff up there that Fro won't.
But no, we're going to PRI. I told you it's a championship belt.
No. Does it automatically go down by itself? Oh.
No, you got to do it.
Oh,
no.
Do you?
Yeah. I took care of it that time.
When you say belt, do you have to Fro needs to know because he wants one of these in the future. What size is that belt? Is he going to be able to wear it? Or
I'm not going to wear it. It's going Stone Cold Steve Austin style over the shoulder.
Over the shoulder? Okay. Yeah. I hear you.
Tapping it every now and then.
It's like a one size fits most.
Oh man, do I hate you. So who are you guys looking forward to seeing at PRI besides the Drag Drive Repeat fellas, Eric and Mike?
I don't have a really one person in mind. I'm just excited to be there.
It's a big boy belt made for a man.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's how it should be.
I was going to drop about 60, but I'm not going to now that I know the belt will fit. So
yeah, no.
We're good.
Next year, that's the goal. Bo's getting the belt.
Hey, that's a tall order, brother.
You just got to win your class, man. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. You get your points based on winning your class.
I don't even have an oil pan yet.
I'm closer to getting the hose than I am getting the belt.
So you don't have anybody in particular you're wanting to see at PRI? I know Murder Nova is going to be there.
I'm kind of a fanboy of a lot of people, so I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
I kind of am too.
keep it cool. So no, I'm just excited to be there. I think I don't even really know what to expect, to be honest with you.
I think that's the worst part is not knowing what we're walking into. Like it's going to be one of those things where we're going to have to find somebody in the know and walk around with them for a while.
Well, we
I don't know. I'm pretty good at figuring it out. I'm not good at much, but I'm semi-pro at having a good time. So if you're afraid it's going to be boring, just stick close to me and you'll be fine.
Do they have a beer garden at PRI? Is that a thing? Or
I don't think so.
okay.
It's vacation day, so
Clay Milliken will be there. We're gonna go see that guy.
Yes.
that's
Steve wants to meet Lutz again.
Big Block Bob looking at all the shiny parts. I got a couple messages from people wanting me to go look for stuff for them. That'll be fun. I'm so good at keeping track of my own stuff that now people want me to do other things. Look at that.
Do you know what he would be really good at doing is finding stuff for me while he's there. Let's do that.
Who's that? Me?
Man. Yeah, you. I'll just send you my list.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 55 is going to be there. I do know that.
The 55 is going to be there.
Yeah, that'll be
yeah.
cool.
I'm hoping to see some like hoping some of these cars look like junk. Because then it'll make me feel better.
I have a feeling they're not going to. I've been
No.
following Tony and Tess, and they're just getting that Mustang dialed.
Jeez, some of these
Yeah.
cars are tits. Makes it hard to. I don't know. Sometimes I like going to the track without my car and just walking around going, okay, now I feel a little bit better. Because there's all kinds of guys just throwing crap together like we would.
Yeah. That's the only time I feel comfortable is rolling in. As long as I'm not making a pass and looking slow. It looks good. Sounds okay. You know?
Like you don't have to fill out a form to somebody to make sure you're not an idiot before you buy a set of precision turbos.
Yeah.
They just sell them to everybody that has the money.
Havlic's booth, XS Powers booth.
Yeah.
Do you guys know what car Goldstone, you know what it is?
No, I have no idea.
Neither do I.
That's the drag and drive stuff. I keep up with car shows. I'm counting down to Starbird.
Okay. I don't know what to say to that. I don't.
Congratulations.
I'm not trying to sound like a jerk. I just
The
don't.
Starbird quote or the Coyote Swap Pro Mod Camaro?
Oh no, that'll be okay.
Yeah.
That's
Down
good.
with a Coyote Swap Pro Mod Camaro.
Yeah.
Really? I guess that's fair with all the LS swapped Fox body.
I have a question that I don't know if I really want to know the answer to, but I'm going to ask it.
Let's do it.
How do you keep up with car show stuff? What do you do?
Oh,
Me?
wow.
Yeah.
I
Hang on, grab an ink pen. So are there old guys like going to cafes and looking at little business cards and flyers that are stuck to a pegboard? Is that how you find out about car shows?
Are we done?
No, I really want to know. I'm
Are we
curious.
done piling on
These
these?
are legitimate questions.
There's certain car shows that I've always wanted to go to, and I keep those up on my my Facebook. So like the Lead Sled Spectacular in Salina, Kansas, I've never made it to that show, and I really want to go to that show.
Okay, so that's part of my question is you keep up with the car shows. I thought you were talking about like the actual cars. Like
No, that's not
cars that people are building for shows. I'm like, how do you do that? Is there a podcast for that? Because I don't know. Right, right, Narks? Yeah.
Who goes to those? I don't know that they actually still have them.
Listener 710, you're about to get banned. No, there's it's just like
There's not like a registry for who's buying that much baby oil, right?
no.
Okay.
No.
Maybe there
No.
should be.
Yeah.
Oh, do I want to? Oh,
Also,
man.
before you say anything, before anybody says anything, Narks posted on the Facebook page that he would keep Fro, crush me with hugs, and put John on the corner because he's the prettiest. So while I'm not disagreeing with any of that, there was a lady that commented and tagged Narks and said, "I will give Bo Pickard hugs." Before anybody says anything weird or messed up, that's my mother. So
Yeah.
she can give me all the hugs she wants, but
I'm just glad I didn't end up in the hug zone because I'm not a toucher.
yeah, he knew that. I think that's
To quote a friend of mine, if this outrageousness continues, I will fill this whole damn room full of uppercuts. But no, I think Clay Milliken would be cool. I think it's gonna be awesome to see some of the new cars that are gonna be out there.
Man, I've never met that guy, but he's high energy, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
How is PRI not a car show? You sons of that! It's a car show.
No, it's a
not.
trade show.
It's a trade show. Way
Yeah.
different.
It's
Way different.
Trade show that's apparently now open to fangirls so that we can all go look at cars in person that we don't normally get to see, and
Yeah.
like Air 5 from across the room.
So there's going to be lines for autographs. Are you guys those guys that stand in line for an autograph?
No, I
No.
won't be.
Really?
I like to be a fangirl from a distance.
The Sharpie,
And then
the Sharpie don't stick good because of all the baby oil.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
like
we got a war. We got a war going on with Narks and Steve.
oh,
That's fine.
yeah, that's okay. That's good.
Oh goodness.
I do not do the I would love to be able to just have a conversation with some of them fellers, or be like, hey, let's I grabbed a 6-pack, let's go have that deal
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shoot the shit. But man, I'm not the stand in the line type for real.
So my wife asked me, she says, is this the kind of place, because I told her Tony and Tess is going to be there, Murder Nova is going to be there, SRC guys are going to be there. And she's like, oh, do you get to go get autographs and take pictures with these guys? I'm like, I think you can. She goes, are you going to? And I said, no, I'm just, that's not me. I said, if something happens and we just happen to be standing in line to get something to drink, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And we get to talking, I will do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm not going to stand in line to go do that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not saying I've
done the impromptu photo I seen Jimmy Dale at Wally's one day. I got a picture with him.
Yeah, you sent it to us. That's funny.
It was hilarious. Like, he stopped there hauling magic back and forth from old man's shop to Texas. So
Yeah,
mind blown.
Magic's going to look pretty amazing too, from what I've seen.
Yeah, sounds like that deal's dialed.
Yeah.
At least looks dialed.
Yeah.
Who knows if it really is, but sure it will be. He's been throwing down Spectra Vision all year long with that deal. He knows what's up.
So do you think this is going to be one of those things where we all kind of stick together, or do you think we're just going to scatter when we walk through the door?
So Devin's going with us, and there's apparently a lot of monster truck people. So Devin's probably going to bounce and go hang out with some of those people, which is fine.
Yeah.
Like I said this before, I feel like me and John are pretty much on the same track with everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With that being said, if we do split up, I feel like John and I might not split up because we're going to want to go see the same things.
Yeah.
I can see you running off like a loner, finding a spot to go smoke a cigarette. But
and then looking at
I just realized I
pretty
smoked.
cars.
huh?
How am I going to make it through that?
Yeah. Narc says the fellows are out at night at the after hour bars.
Well, they have beer there.
I'm super down with some after hours bars as long as we can wrap that deal up by about 8:30 or 9. Because I like to hit that CPAP by about 9:30.
I'm fully on board for Magic Mike after it's painted.
Yes.
I think that is very fitting. That's awesome.
I think it's time to letter a name above that door, and it's not going to be Doherty. It's going to be Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
Magic. That's awesome.
Mike Honcho to Magic Mike. All right. There's baby oil and glitter associated both ways. So
yes, there is. Yes, there is. Still looking forward to PRI. Did you guys watch a new Finnegan video?
Oh yeah.
I've dedicated 4 hours of my life to the Finnegan Drag Week movie. So it was like a Costner saga. It lasted forever.
They really upped the production value of that deal.
Yeah, man. Speaking of upping the production, sorry, I'll hold my comment.
Nah, man, let it go.
Let it go.
What the hell are they thinking with all these stupid freaking music videos we have to watch now?
I don't know.
Jeez,
it's starting to suck.
I can't make it through a whole. I'm just gonna throw it out there and admit it. I'm a YouTube head. I sit and watch car content on YouTube like all the freaking time. And since YouTube opened up the ability to put this secular music all over your videos, like halfway through a video about car bullshit, we got to watch somebody's rendition of Smoke on the Water music video or whatever the hell it was they wanted to do that day. I'm just going to say it. It's horse shit.
So I'll throw this out here to answer you, Stoney. Yes, it is time well spent. We discussed this quite a bit on the pre-show, which may have inhibited us from being able to really get into this. That video is cinema. That video is really, really good, and the production value is awesome, and it does paint a really good picture of Drag and Drive.
It does.
It's Drag Week, but it feels like the video makes it feel like someplace you want to be.
The whole movie, if you've struggled your way through a whole event and finished it or not finished it, either way, it made you want to go be there. Like it made you want to jump in your car and go do that stuff. It was like all the trials and tribulations and struggles just like beamed into your living room or your garage here. It was awesome.
Yeah.
No, it was a really well put together deal.
It's worth the watch.
It is. I highly recommend it.
I mean,
it's 2 hours. It's 2 2-hour segments, and if you have mild to moderate ADHD, you're not going to be able to make it through that deal without doing a bunch of other stuff while it's playing. So it was a struggle for.
I stayed pretty engaged most of the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you, because I play on the one of the 3 garage TVs. I usually have
Jumbotron on the north wall.
Usually on the it's the east wall Jumbotron. I usually have some car show playing, and I'll stop and watch a lot. But man, as soon as it gets to music video time, I'm out ski.
Yeah.
I just buzz on to the next video. I don't even watch the rest of it.
Really? I'll skip through it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll stop when they start talking again.
Yeah, I don't have the patience to skip through it.
Well,
now if I skip a whole minute and a half and they're still on music video, I just go to the next video.
Yeah.
Well, and we've dealt with some of the music videos with Cletus. We've all been watching Cletus for a long time, but it's always been that same damn song for the last 5 years. And everybody knows it when you hear it.
That's his timeline video.
Speaking of Cletus, look at us squirrels running up trees. Did the internet not he broke the internet when they showed the video of him cutting that fucking car, that stinking car.
Language.
Jeez.
Yeah. 25 minutes. We'll go cut that out.
No.
We're past that point.
We used to do that.
Yeah.
No, we
We have
didn't.
to document the minute that we said the bad word. I use we collectively, like the royal we.
It was 25 minutes. We're good.
But no, everybody lost their mind when they cut that car in two. That was funny.
Well, what's funny is that he put up a 5-minute video defending it on the Cletus 2 channel. Because he's like, what do you guys want me to do? He goes, to make it competitive how we want. That's what had to happen. He goes, do I sell the car? Do I strip everything out of it that we're going to use and then sell it as a bare bones roller for 20 grand? And then I gotta listen to some or watch somebody else put it back together and then either watch him compete or watch him complain about, something they find wrong with it. He said, because that car's been through some stuff. It's been stressed. It's been twisted up. It's been a lot of power. Jeez.
You need to hit the Prilosec a little harder.
It's kind of like our discussion on the snot rocket. It's
that.
There's
I
nothing
don't
wrong.
think he took as much off of that car as what Cletus was taking off of that one.
Yeah.
Mullet was getting like everything taken off, and just here's all that stuff on a new chassis.
Yeah. It's
They'd have took that much off the snot rocket. They might as well have just sold the shell.
Did they wreck the Eagle? Because I saw that it was being repainted. The 69 Camaro.
The tires were rubbing the fenders and they kind of messed them up. So they fixed it, repainted it.
That makes sense.
Fanboy.
Eric's on. Eric, what's up? Let's see here. We covered PRI. Okay. So let's get into what we named this show after. It's only 30 minutes into it.
Fanboy. Why'd they cut the car in half? Go ahead and tell us.
Me?
Yeah.
Because it's getting new quarters and new roof. I guess they found rust and junk.
No, but what are they actually using that they cut the car in half like that?
What they use?
What are they still using?
The front end motor. Well, he said motor, transmission, wiring, or not wiring, electronics.
Like body wise, because the shell got cut in half, right at the front of the roof and back of the floor pan, right? Was that just to make sure it didn't roll again?
I don't know. I think, are they just using the cab?
I don't know. That's
I'm not for sure on that. I don't know.
I agree with his decision not to, but did it, like, why they cut it in half? I do not know. I don't know what they needed that it looks like. Did somebody bury some gold bars inside of it or something? Was there like a map of treasure that we were looking for? Or making it a wagon?
Honestly, Cletus is a genius when it comes to this YouTube content stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if he cut that car in half just to see if he could get a reaction out of people.
Well, he did say they had way bigger plans for the cut in half shell. That he said they had a plan for that, but it was completely stripped to that portion of the shell. But I'm just like, why? What? I don't know. We'll more, I don't know. It'll come out. When you say the more you know, that star is supposed to go across the screen. Like, I don't know.
That's because they're old. They don't do that no more.
Raised in the 80s. I don't know.
Yep. Raised on Schoolhouse Rocks and PSAs.
Yep.
All right. Now we're at 30 minutes exactly. Now let's go ahead and get into what we called this show. I have to do this a little bit different.
Oh, shoot. Wrong button.
So let's get into crush, keep, or sell. They cut it for clickbait. Narc said it. See?
Yeah.
They cut it for clickbait. He's probably not wrong.
That's what I'm saying. The guy is a genius. All right. Crush, keep, sell. Looks like we have a 60s to early 70s Bronco. We have a Toyota Land Cruiser and what I can only assume is a 74 to 79 International Scout.
Keep all. I don't
Keep
disagree.
all.
So, yeah, full disclosure, these were my 3, and my wife recently approached me about her desire to have a Bronco too, and I get away with a lot of dumb stuff, so I'm like, yeah, let's get one.
Here's your turn to be dumb.
But secretly, I'm going, why would you want that? Why wouldn't you just get an older Bronco or a Scout or an FJ or even a CJ? But, after that Jeep totally ate the back end of her first Scat Pack Challenger, she's anti-Jeep for sure. But I started looking at these deals and I'm like, man, them dudes ain't cheap. These are all in the same. These are all in the same price range. And the Jeep,
Stoney's got it.
the Toyota is way nicer than the other two, but
From here, the Toyota is way nicer than the other two. Those older model Broncos, though, huge market right now for those things.
so if I remember correctly, that Bronco was 12 grand with no motor. The Scout was 10 end runs. The FJ is a full resto mod with like fiberglass tub, the full boat. So I think Stoney might have nailed it.
I think Stoney might have nailed it. Keep
No.
Bronco.
Yeah, agreed.
But the
I mean,
Bronco-
if we're not playing by the rules, then yeah, that's the way to go.
what's that?
Mini trucker incoming.
Oh no! Right, mute that.
Oh no!
Lay it out. All right. How do we unsubscribe?
I'm actually with him on that with the Scout.
Unsubscribe.
I will not ban you, Steve, for that.
I would keep the Bronco, sell the FJ, and have no emotional attachment to the Scout.
That's exactly where I'm at.
I am not.
Where are you at, Fro?
I would wheel the ever-loving crap out of that International. I would sell the Bronco and put that money into the International, and I would crush the Toyota in a heartbeat.
Really?
Yeah.
I would sell the Toyota to fund the build on the Bronco, and I would the Bronco would just be as close to boner as you could get.
So Steve's being sneaky. No, I'm okay with the Broncos. I think they're really cool. It's not my thing. I'd sell it.
I got a small emotional attachment to the Broncos. We did a Bronco restoration in the early 90s. And I still remember that deal. It's like some vehicles you spent some time with and you did some stuff with and made an impact. You can still smell them things. I can still tell you what that thing smells like. It's a good car, truck, SUV.
All right. So let's switch over to the next one. I got to make sure I'm doing this right.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all go ahead. I'll wait. I'll watch. See what y'all say.
Not a Chrysler product to be found here.
Which is great.
Yes.
Dominated by General Motors. Also great. The Cyclone, what was it? Fastest production truck for like umpteen years.
I like 30 years. Yeah.
30.
Yeah, that's a lot. It's a very big number.
It's double digits.
But man, that Lightning looks really cool. My dream truck is the 454 SS.
I'm a 90s child, so the Cyclone. Cyclone I'm keeping. I couldn't care less what we do with the other two because there's no way I could choose between those two as far as which one to crush.
I'm gonna crush the F out of that Ford, and I'm gonna sell that Cyclone, and that 454 SS is getting the business thrown at it.
See, that's what I said on the pre-show too, and I agree with that.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I've had a Lightning. My Lightning was black, looked just like that, and I loved it. It was a super fun truck, but I think because I've already had it, and I've never had a 454 SS truck or a Cyclone, because Cyclones are so stinking expensive. You're right. Crush the Ford, sell the Cyclone, put that money into the big block truck.
Yeah.
Sell the 454, keep Cyclone.
All I really know from this is that we all want to crush the Ford. So let's find one of those deals. Let's crush that thing.
See, but I've kind of developed an affection for these things. I'm kind of okay with those now. I don't think I could commit the sacrilege of crushing the 454 SS, but I think the Lightning would be the one I would sell instead of crushing.
I mean,
Not
the
gonna get as
Lightning's
much.
probably already fallen apart anyway.
Hey man, they're either total trash or they want a mint, or they're 7,000
Yeah.
miles and
Yeah.
$45,000.
I wonder how many more 454 SS trucks there are today than were actually produced.
It's a good question. They've ran into that same problem with, what was it, 67 Corvettes?
Yeah.
There are more big block 67 Corvettes now than there ever were.
All right, we're gonna have to mute Narcs. That don't put that up there.
Oh, I'm putting that
I'm
up.
not crushing a 454 SS. You're in the right generation to have had that poster on your wall. Come on. How many people had the Lightning or a Cyclone as a wall hanger? Besides Bo.
I don't know if I did or not. All right.
Did you have a Lambo?
It is very possible that I had a Countach hanging on the wall. Yes.
Was it red? Did you get the poster from the book fair?
Mine was white. A white Lamborghini Countach. Some girl in a white bikini standing in front of it. Mom hated that poster.
Oh yeah, you don't get bikini posters from the book fair.
Yeah. No, this would have been torn out of one of the multitude of magazines I had in there. All right. Last one. Let's piss them off. Everybody goes silent.
I'm crushing the Camaro, selling the Dodge, and putting that money into the Coyote. Craig said Farrah Fawcett.
Stoney had the red one. 6 foot long
6 foot
poster.
long. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do remember that now that you mention it. So you're selling the Camaro, crushing the Challenger, putting the money in the Mustang.
No. I'm crushing the Camaro. It's out.
Crushing the Camaro.
Selling the Dodge. Putting the money in the
Blasphemy.
Mustang.
I even made sure it was one of the Dodges that still had the bananas on the front.
Those come off real easy, but I'm selling it anyway. So whatever. Which, by the way, that is redonkulous to do that.
Well, there's a lot of things we can get into on that.
We're not going to.
We're not going to. Cletus covered that in his video. What's some mods that need to stop?
Straight pipe any of these. That needs to stop.
I would. I don't like. I tried to pick all of these in the same vintage. Tried to pick all these in the same years, and I hate to say it, the Mustang's the best looking one there. And I'm a Chevy guy. Crash a Dodge, sell the Ford, Trade the 6th gen for a 5th gen. See, Stoney's on the right page.
Yeah. There's not a Camaro I don't really like, but I will say, being a Husky guy, when Shanda wanted her another car, we went and looked at several Camaros, and for sure didn't fit in it near as good as the Challenger.
So I take it you're going to keep the Challenger?
No.
What would you keep?
Well, I mean, I would sell the Mustang, but I'll probably crash it on the way to the sale. So I'm just going to crush it anyway. I'll sell the Challenger and I'll keep the Camaro. Still a Camaro guy. Even though I don't fit good, still got to keep that deal.
You can get another seat, I guess.
Yeah, it was the whole getting in and out thing. Like I had to roll out on the ground and then get up from there. It was bad.
Huh.
Not near enough trunk space either. Trunk's got a really small opening.
As long as
you're
the
not gonna be
nitrous
able to-
bottle will fit.
You're not gonna be able to cram a bunch of stuff back there.
You got to build the speaker box in the car on that one.
Oh, there.
Regular seats for Husky
There's
guys.
your
No
answer.
Recaros.
Yeah. No, all of them we looked at had those fancy seats.
Greg's got the Recaros, I think, if I remember right.
All right. So then talking about this brought us to another point, another topic. We can start with the newer model cars. I don't know how you guys are wanting to tackle this. What is the worst sounding car of all time?
What's right there on the screen?
Oh, Rob's in. What's the worst sounding car of all time? So I can take that off so we can see you. Doherty's out. Bo.
I mean, that's kind of a tough question. We all know that, I'm sorry, but LS's and Mustangs, especially Coyotes, sound pretty rough, straight piped. So
I think Coyotes sound way worse. Way worse.
everybody's got an opinion, I guess. I don't like either one of them. Straight
And I'll agree with that, but I really do. I think the straight
Like-
pipe anything.
Stone Cipher said it. Straight piped anything.
Oh, good old voodoo Cadillac.
I'm gonna Google that later now. I
Yep.
gotta know.
Coyote with muffler delete. Ooh,
Ooh, that's tough.
I don't know.
That's tough.
I'm kind of with him on that one. I'm kind of in agreement. It's I'd rather hear the Honda. I'll say it.
I'll say it.
Like a
I
straight.
really don't want to
straight
hear
pipe.
either one of them.
Go ahead.
I don't want to hear either one of them things.
A straight pipe V6 Camaro will upset me, but not as bad as being stuck at a stoplight next to a straight pipe Coyote.
It's not so bad at an idle. It's under acceleration that it's
No, it's exactly. It's when we pull away from the stoplight where I have to just let the guy go because I don't want to hear it anymore. Like everybody's passing me at a stoplight. It's upsetting how horrible that sounds. What's the best sounding car of all time?
My old Monte Carlo.
If I know Bo would go with like a Fox body with Flowmasters.
no,
I mean,
that's an iconic sound
That is an iconic sound.
for sure. The best sounding motor? No, I wouldn't say that. That's a toss-up, man, because those Ford motors sound pretty rowdy. But then again, anything sounds pretty rowdy if it's a built damn motor.
Ooh. Bob threw it in there. There is no way to make a V10 Ford sound good.
Not under acceleration, no.
Not under acceleration. Any big block with open headers. Small block Chevy with cherry bombs. Filling this whole room full of uppercuts. 69 Z28 with chambered exhaust. Listener 710. I'm a big fan of how Doherty's car sounds, and I hope Bo's car comes out sounding almost exactly the same way. I know the type of fuel affects that.
Oh man, that's crazy, isn't it?
It really is. You get into your car and it sounds angry just because it's running off ethanol. It's just a lot crisper.
Don't mind me. I'll just be in a little pump gas street motor. Okay.
Pump gas. Mine's pump gas. Comes right out the pump.
91 octane deal.
I only run that because it's $1 cheaper than 91. I mean, come on. Poor people have poor ways.
This is true. Rob, you're wrong. I could have went full cat in the hat on that, but I decided not to. Not only are you wrong, but you're stupid.
The Fairlane sounds like a Fox Body Mustang.
The Fairlane sounds like a Fox Body Mustang, and rightfully
with
Flowmasters.
With Flowmasters.
Rightfully so. I wanted it to sound that way.
Well,
Choppy big block with turn downs under the car. That's all it takes.
It's true.
Perfect.
Hopefully, it's what we get out of mine.
Gonna be perfect. Can't wait.
John's car is great outside. Inside the car for hours will change your mind and hurt your throat.
Facts.
Just got to pull over when the penguin shows up.
Rob did not like being thrown out.
Nope.
All right. Well, I think that covers everything. I don't think we need to get into the last topic that I brought up here. Unless you guys absolutely want to. Do you guys want to get into the coolest hood ornament?
No, because I'm gonna need to do some research on that deal.
That's
Yeah.
I spent yesterday pulling parts off of a parts car, and there just happened to be a 56 Pontiac Star Chief next to the parts car I was pulling parts off of. And that light up Indian head hood ornament is pretty awesome. So yes, I need to do some more digging as well.
Oh, what's the show where those two guys used to run around and go searching for junk? One of the guys passed away recently.
Oh, it's American Pickers.
American Pickers. You need to watch that show to find out what cool hood ornaments there is, because they always had all kinds of them.
And there's how it is when you're in Doherty's car. Oh, hello, Mr. Penguin.
Told you. It's too damn hot for a penguin to be running around here.
Oh, goodness. So, yeah, we'll save that topic for another show. We also have some other topics we're working on for other shows. It's looking like at this point we're going to be getting into Marketplace. You guys ready for this? We're like 10 minutes ahead of schedule.
Hey, are we going to try to record while we're at PRI?
That's a good question.
Should we try to do that? If we do, and we is there anybody that anybody here wants to hear from? Any questions?
Ooh,
Maybe?
good question.
I don't know.
Dude, if we can score any interview we want at PRI, who would you interview? Who would you want to talk to?
I'm not an interviewer.
Yeah. Like I said, if we bump into each other and their conversation starts, I'm all about that. That's cool. I can do that.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna like walk around with a list of questions with my phone going, okay, answer these.
Even if it's the 10 questions Finnegan had for all the no prep guys?
I mean, that's Finnegan. That's not me.
Is it socially acceptable for a man to eat a corn dog?
No. Not in public. He said in public. In
In
public.
public, thank you.
The correct way to do it is you take your knife and you cut it off. And
Once you get to where you're eating some stick, you just man up and eat that stick.
yeah. The light up Pontiac emblem. That's the one I was thinking of.
Good God. I think we've all got a cough this week.
Yeah, I am struggling, to let you know.
Yeah.
I've been through 7 cough drops already. About to be number 8. I feel
Wish I
great,
had.
though. I feel fine. It's just a cough.
Voodoo Cadillac throwing in his 2 cents.
Got a nibble on it.
You got a nibble on the corn dog.
You just eat it sideways. Like a corn
Corn on
cob.
the cob?
You
Corn on the
definitely don't.
cob style.
You definitely don't go Linda Lovelace on that deal.
Oh, good.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Yeah, because
Yep, there it is.
he already knows what happens if you go the other
Yeah.
direction.
Oh yeah.
But no, I think if there's anybody there that I would want to talk to, like, I can think of about 80 people who are going to be there that I would love to talk to.
We need to get you and Bill Hoskinson together.
I'm
So,
not
yeah, we'll
talking to
talk.
Bill Hoskinson.
He's gonna be there.
I'm gonna voice over his next video. Well, long weekend out here at the farm.
Woke up early Monday morning to the dogs barking.
Put on my overalls.
Want to go play from frisbee?
We
Still
say that
getting over the
that
car
guy's
quest,
watching.
turning into a Napa.
All right, marketplace.
Let's see.
72 Ford Ranchero, super clean, rust-free Ranchero. Hard to find them. Looking this good. Runs and drives great.
Sounds like a real winner.
Hey, a 72 Ranchero that's looking good. That's definitely an opinion thing. Just to let you know.
They didn't start out looking all that good.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Mm.
Let's see it.
Oh, give me a second here.
Burp right in. Yeah, that's weird.
It's a nice looking tractor back there. Oh, and a golf cart. That's some weird paint. I don't know what the paint is. I can't tell what it is. I can't see. Man, has it got a mural on the trunk?
It has a mural on the tailgate.
Is that a
Nice.
lake with mountain ice cap mountains behind it? Is that?
I
what it
feel
is?
like it is. I can't I'm not
Nice.
full screen because I gotta switch pictures, but
Let me full
Yeah.
screen
it could be an Arizona desert. I'm not sure.
We're already up to 3 cases on this one.
still. It's very clean, though. I give it that. The interior.
Oh, it is clean AF. I don't know how much it costs, but man, that's apparently 3 cases.
3 cases of beer. I do like that the graphics go inside the bed and inside the inner fenders.
I feel like somebody had way too much time on their hands.
I feel like you're right. I also feel like this was probably built late 70s, maybe early 80s. I don't think this is something that they did.
There were definitely people doing that garbage in the 80s for sure.
So you'll notice that because of our viewer Mike, we do not have prices on these. Give me an idea here.
Yeah, Starsky and Hutch, that deal.
I would like it better that way too.
I bet somebody really thinks Fords are worth $22,000.
Oh,
No, I don't know. It's so weird. I don't know how to price somebody's stuff. Say it's in a pretty nice shop. It's got a tractor and a golf cart. That guy probably wants $35,000 for this thing. I don't freaking know.
I'm going 17.5 to 18.
It's got a Mecum. It's got a Mecum license plate on the front.
Does have a Mecum license plate on the front.
I don't know.
We've already driven the price up on dumber shit at Mecum.
So right now between 17.5 and 35,000. We have no idea.
Yeah, we don't know.
We got nothing. 25,000. Rob says.
Rob says 25K.
Man, shag carpet would be worth $25K in that deal.
Does it not have shag carpet? Give me a second here.
No, it's that low pile.
Yeah. I'd trade a corn dog for it.
A half-eaten corn dog.
It's like one of them foot longs.
Just the part I couldn't. Just the part I
Like a
couldn't-
state fair deal.
Yeah.
All right. So do we want to give the price or wait for everybody to put their input in?
I mean,
We've got plenty of input. Let's move on with this deal.
yeah.
What's the money?
Hold on. That car is going on Facebook Marketplace right now for $20,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I said, he'll sell for 17.5.
It will sell for $17,500.
I bet.
Ain't no way I'm taking a half drink Mountain Dew.
But the Twizzlers were in.
Well, I mean,
2015 smart car, 90,000 miles, 3-cylinder Mercedes, comes with 2 sets of wheels, gets 40 miles per gallon, great running little car. I did not know there's like a whole subculture of smart car guys.
I didn't know there was a great running smart car.
There are people that this is their thing.
Is that 3-cylinder Mercedes like a forklift engine or what?
I don't know.
It's got to be some kind of industrial engine.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know what. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know near enough about lame cars to be able to speak intelligently to this.
That's not lame. Come on now.
That's like,
It's not lame if you're an energy drink salesman.
I was gonna say that's a redneck that's super high on Red Bull.
Minotaur feet.
Yes.
It matches his truck. Go back a slide. Look at the truck behind it.
Oh,
That
yeah.
Dodge.
That's a company vehicle.
That Dodge looks exactly like this smart car. That is definitely a company vehicle. What are we selling? Black
And white.
and white. One's big and one's not as big.
Just a size thing.
I'm not saying a word,
You shouldn't.
but it's got underglow. Come on now.
Underglow.
Give me your guesses.
15,000.
$1, Bob.
$1.
I don't know. I just can't imagine. Like somebody put some money into making it this way. But there's
Sorry, I just read Rob's comment. They got passed by one when he was with Jeff or Greg on the highway.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right. Let's show the price. There's enough participation.
Yeah,
Point.
We're
Let's
good.
move on.
Okay. So the price on this one, Rob's buying this car. The advertised price is $5,000.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm glad I was way wrong.
Advertised price is $5,000.
Where do you pull up in that car and people not go, ah, look at this dipshit. I wonder what he wants.
Where's the free stuff, man? That's
Yeah.
what
All right, I'm only standing here because I think this guy's giving away energy drinks.
he's giving away energy drinks for sure.
I'm telling you, it would surprise you to know
Or chewing tobacco pouches.
that
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
there's an entire subculture just for
Either way, if this car pulls in the parking lot, I'm probably gonna have to fill out some deal and then end up with junk mail in my Gmail.
Yeah. You're signing up to win something else when that car pulls up.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right.
Rob says if he's buying it for real money, it's 2 cases of beer.
2 cases of beer. 1 case of beer less than the Ranchero, just to point out. Grab the bull by the horn.
And flip it over right there in the parking lot. Just
Mess with
wrestle
the
that.
bull.
Like, flip it over.
It's a whole new rodeo event. It's smart car wrestling.
Remember back in the day that one girl had a little car like that? We used to pick it up and move it around in the parking lot.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, it was funny.
It was funny then. It's funny now.
It's still funny.
It would only take like 4 people to move that thing.
Yeah, what a big deal. Nobody was still.
64 Ford Galaxy 500 listed a year ago. Interior redone. More photos available.
This is one of my dream cars.
And that's part of why I chose it. I want to see if you can nail the price on it. I can't tell if it's in a storage unit or one of those like barns you can buy online.
It's definitely sitting next to someone's camper or RV
Yes.
at their house. Probably in John's neighborhood.
Online barn.
Yeah.
It looks fancy. I don't know. Oh gosh.
Whoa.
That's overwhelming.
I can't afford it.
No. Jeez, look at that interior. I'm taking naps on that back seat.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, it is hooker red on the inside.
Jeez. If you're gonna spill a slushy, that's the spot. Powered by Ford. Got a Ford motor.
Ford motor. I have no idea because I don't price the nice ones. I just buy the junk ones.
Yeah. 12K. No way. If 12K buys this, I bet Bo's
I would probably be interested.
scrounging up some money.
Yeah, I could do that.
Thank you, Stoney, for pointing out that every choice I make is wrong.
We try to tell you don't listen to us.
Right. We try, Stoney.
Not choosing them for you, I'm choosing them for me.
We try, and we still get smart car with bullhorns.
No, you want to know what's funny?
No.
Defense mode up.
No, I'm going to throw this out here because it needs to be said. All of tonight's marketplace is viewer submitted.
Well, good. What's this heap worth? Because even I like it. It's a Ford. Greg says 22K. I might be on board with Greg.
I think Greg's on track. I think he's pretty stinking close.
I might be there. And that interior is so good.
Yeah, the whole thing is so good. Did it say
Correct
what motor?
answer.
What motor's in it? Did it say?
It doesn't say what motor's in it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I'm not good enough to know what motor it is by looking at a picture like that. You know?
it's a Ford motor. The distributor is obviously in the wrong place.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's a Ford motor. But
If you guys want to know the right answer, it's at the bottom of the screen right now.
Oh, shit. 25K.
25K.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Rob says it's a 360. It's either a 360 or a 390.
Or 390. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 1,388 cases of beer, Rob.
Quick math.
All right. Well, we are planning to be back in time to record after PRI because
So we're going to be.
we want to record while that's fresh on our minds. As far as recording while we're at PRI, I certainly want to. I hope we do. We're the world's worst about not, but
We like to talk about it and say we're going to, and then we don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a much better audio setup this time than I did at Branson, so we should be able to at least get something going.
Well, the Branson
Man.
thing was like, that wasn't planned at all.
No.
We were just having some hotel lobby beers, trying to fix my peeing problem. And-
Hopefully you've got another peeing problem.
yeah, I feel
I'm really looking forward to some hotel lobby beers.
I
Feel
feel
that
it coming
come on.
on. I feel it coming on. Yeah.
You know
yeah.
how hard it is to twist my arm, but I'll sit and drink
Ah.
a beer with you this weekend
Ah.
if you want.
Yeah. Do a live from the hotel after party.
It's not a horrible idea.
I think if yeah.
We could be persuaded.
It's I doubt we're gonna be at a lot of the hotel after parties. We're old.
I mean,
We're
John
not
did
old.
mention that CPAP can be strapped on. CPAP is gonna be strapped on by 9:30. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I doubt it's gonna be Thursday night.
He still may be drinking, but he'll have that CPAP on.
There's a
got
straw
a
routed
little-
up in there.
I got a little deal that routes it in.
Just a funnel at the top. And just fills up.
It's one of them construction hats, holds 2
Yeah.
beers. It's awesome.
But I've always wanted one of those. I'm gonna get one.
You don't have one?
No, do you?
Don't borrow mine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. For sure.
John brought enough for
I
everybody.
got it at a car
Man.
show.
Did you? You had to get it at the car show.
That's
right.
That day.
Literally the only thing I needed.
Yeah.
There's only 2 places you can get those, and that's
Foot long
Cheap
corn
Street.
dog and a helmet, a beer helmet.
I was supposed to have my Pickard's Performance Coating shirts today. Didn't happen. Turns out someone's a liar. So
Oh, just
I don't know
we
if I'm going to
got
have them.
this. I'll take a Sharpie. You just topless. I'll draw it on.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Good call. Good call.
That's how we start every show. In case you
Bro
guys
has,
don't know,
Bro has an airbrush. We could just.
I have the airbrush actually.
he has the airbrush.
Oh, Bo hasn't. You got an airbrush. You don't need
Yeah,
shirts. Just paint one on. Give you a logo, maybe some abs.
Hey, funny story. I did not paint abs on myself ever.
Yeah.
So just real quick behind story. My oldest son looks like Calvin Klein model. It's a very well built guy. Always had abs his whole life since he was like 5. Anyway, to mess with him when he was in high school, I had my wife take my beard trimmers and carve out abs in my belly hair.
Yeah.
It kind of looked legit in the picture. I'm not gonna lie. It was weird. I sent it to him and he sent it back and he goes, "Dad, don't you ever do that again." So,
Got it.
okay. Note taken, bub. All right, gotcha. I haven't.
All right.
You guys
gotta-
know because I showed you my belly before we started recording today.
Hey, we all
Yeah.
had our bellies out earlier.
Yeah, we all had the bellies out going to town. So
That's how we start, man.
yeah, it's weird. I like it though.
All right. You guys got to keep talking for just a minute because I got to do something here.
Oh jeez,
Oh,
what's he
no.
up to? What is he up to? Airbrush 6-pack. Yeah,
We don't ever know what's going on.
I'm getting pretty decent with the airbrush. I can do some pretty solid shadowing and shading and whatever.
Really?
Yeah, pretty good. I can write names in cursive pretty nice.
Mm.
Been practicing on that. I don't know why.
Because you want to work at a mall in 1999?
Oh man, that would be so awesome. So I
It's
got
that's really the only reason to do airbrush T-shirts anymore. If you ask Brady, who had that airbrush for a while, he has actually airbrushed abs.
Have you ever been to one of them places where you can get your car airbrushed onto a T-shirt?
no.
No,
You might not be old enough. Really?
no.
I mean, I've seen guys at car shows do that stuff,
Yeah.
like cartoonish, quick.
I think-
yeah.
I think I was at like, I want to say I was at like Mocan in the 90s and got my Monte Carlo airbrushed on my T-shirt. Like I had a T-shirt with my Monte Carlo on it. It was bad. And it was a white T-shirt. Like I'm never gonna wear a white T-shirt anywhere.
That's true, actually.
I do. So my wife got me a shirt of it's a silhouette of my wagon, just a profile. And I can't wear it because it's too small. I'm not for sure what that comment means. Not that one from Voodoo, but the other one.
You're not wrong. Actually, Bo does have a pierced belly button. So
Oh, that's what that means. Belly button. Okay, yeah. I thought he typed the wrong letter.
You were thinking a pierced boner.
Yeah. yeah.
oh wow. Airbrush shirts for $20.
Yeah.
Let's see if this works.
What are you doing?
One of our viewers wanted to send in a picture so that you can understand.
No, it's Griggs for sure. Yeah, see, I dig that.
How do we block him?
No. I like this. A long time ago, Greg, who's listening or was listening or watching, whatever, he had an international scout. I think he's had a couple of them, but the one I remember, I was like, man, I want that truck, but I want to lower it. And I've always wanted to do this.
Really?
Yeah, always.
Sorry, but it works. On that note, I think we finally reached the end. We will see you guys on the other side of PRI. Hopefully we run into a whole bunch of cool people who say, hey, man, I want to be on your silly podcast.
Yeah. We'll have Bill Hoskinson on here and him and Fro crushing on each other.
We'll have to make sure we have labels like who's who.
Yeah, we'll clear it up, get it cleared up.
Yeah, 0. Yep.
Yeah.
And on that note,
sure.
Bo, you got anything to throw on here?
See ya.
Doherty?
Everybody love everybody.
See you guys later.